Welcome back, guys. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the arrays and arrays methods in JavaScript. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about string and string functions in JavaScript. So, as you know, string is the collection of characters, or we cannot say the multiple characters group of together is known as string. So, I think you have learned in other programming languages there are many ways to declare string, but in JavaScript there is only one way to declare a string. We just need to write where string name. Here the string name is, I'm using player. So here we need to declare the string in either single colon or double colons. So in some programming languages we need to use the only double colons to declare a string. So but in JavaScript we can use both single colons and double colons for declaring strings. So first I will use single colons. So I will use the player name as Ronaldo. So I'm pressing Ctrl S. Now I will print this player. So first we will find the data type of this player. Then we will print the player. First we need to check whether it is a string or not. So to check whether any data type of a declared variable, we need to use type of function. First document.write type of player. So whatever we write in the single colons or double colon, that will be treated as a string. So I have pressed Ctrl S. Now I'm opening Google Chrome. So I'm writing the path. So here our file name is strings.js, strings.html. Here you can see the data type of a given variable is string, because we wrote the name in single colons. We can also wrote the name in double colons. So I will wrote the name in double colon, Messi. So here I have wrote the Messi name in double colon. So here also the output is same. See here, or the output is string. So we can declare the string in single colon and double colon. So now we need to perform some operations on string. So for every string, first we need to find the length. So after finding the length only, we will move into other string methods. So to find length, we have a special method, direct method, that is length method only. Document.write player.length. So here there are 5 letters in the string MESSI. So the output must be 5. So now I will refresh the page. Here you can see the output is 5. So the length of the given string is 5. So I will write another name. So I'll write the previous name only, Ronaldo. So here you can see in Ronaldo there are 7 letters, RONALDO. So the length must be 7. So I'm refreshing it. Here you can see the length of the string is 7. So we have completed the length of the string. Now we will move into the finding the letter with respective index number. So now I want to find what is the letter at index 3. So here there are seven letters in the string. Now I want to find the letter in element index 3. So for that case we need to write simple player of 3. That's it. So here the third index letter is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth letter is index 3. So because the index starts from 0. So the index 3 letter is A. So the output must be A. Here you can see the output is A. So we can also use caret function for finding the element at using index number. So now I will explain how to use the caret function. So first we need to use the string name. So after the string name we need to put dot. So after dot we need to use caret. So in caret after parenthesis. In this parenthesis we need to write the index name. So here our index is 3. So at third index the element is A. So I will refresh it. Here you can see the output is A. So we can use the of method, means array method, player of 3, or we can also use player.caret3. So we can use both methods for finding the element at some particular index. So now we will see how to add two strings, means how to concatenate two strings. So first I will declare another string with variable game. game equal to football. So now I want to concat these both strings. So as like other programming languages, we have some methods to concatenate two strings, or we can use direct plus operator to concatenate two strings. So first I will use plus operator, document.write. We just need to write the two strings, game plus player. So the output must be the first game value is football and the player value is Ronaldo. So the output is football Ronaldo. So I am refreshing it. Here you can see the output football Ronaldo. So like this way we can concatenate two strings. We also have another method, concat method, to concatenate two strings. So I will tell that now. So first we need to enter the name of the first string. So our first string name is game. So after the first string name we have to put dot and concat. So in this concat it takes one parameter, that is another string. So another string name is player. So like this way also we can concatenate two strings. So this will give the same output. So I am refreshing it. Here you can see the output is same. So we can use plus operator or we can use concatenation operator. So both will give the same result to add two strings. Now we will see how to convert the string to lowercase or uppercase. So first I will place the both lowercase upper letters in the string. So here the first letter is F and remaining all the letters are small. So now I want to convert these game string, complete game string to uppercase. So now we need to do game dot to uppercase function. So for every function we need to use the parenthesis, otherwise it will raise errors. So Control S. Now I will see the output. Here you can see the complete string is turned to capital letters. So we can also turn it to small letters also. Here you can see the first letter is capital. Now I will turn everything from capital to small to lowercase. So if you do not put parentheses, it will raise error. Once I will check it, what will it give the output? So here I have not mentioned any parentheses. Now I will refresh it. Here you can see function to lowercase, it is raising error. So that's why we need to use the parentheses for every string function. Now I will refresh it. Here you can see the output. So we declare football with F is capital, but the output is F small. So because we have turned these, we have converted the string to complete lowercase. That's why it is showing F is small. So we have completed length of the string. So caret function or array function and two lowercase, two uppercase. Now we need to learn the most important function, find the index using the element. So as of now we have find the element using index letter, but now we need to find the index by using the element. So I will remove this player. So now I want to find the index of t. So here you can see the index of t is 3, but we want to find this, we want to find it in programmatically. So to find that kind of letters, we need to use document.write player, here the string name is game dot index of. So in this index of parentheses, we need to place any letter belonging to this string. Suppose I want to place B. So it will give the index of B. Here the index of B is 4 because the B is located at 5th letter. So the 5th letter index is 4. So I am pressing Ctrl S. So now I will refresh the page. What happened? Why it's showing blank page? So we'll move into Visual Studio Code to find the error. So sorry, I have not given the semicolons for this B. So whenever you want to write any element from the string, we need to use colons. So in the colons I am entering B. Now it will give the current output. So the index of B is 4. So the output must be 4. Now I am refreshing it. Here you can see the output is 4. So with the help of index of number, we can find the index of any element in the string. So now I will change the element B to F. So the index of f is 0, so the output must be 0. Here you can see the output is 0. So we have completed 5 different string functions which are mainly used in the object oriented programming. They are length of the function, 2 lowercase, 2 uppercase, caret function and index of function. So we have many other string functions also, so but they are not important as like these. So if we get those string functions in the further classes, we will discuss it there. Thank you. See you in the next class.